The following video is intended for mature audiences. It contains horror elements, adult themes, and language that might not be suitable for younger viewers. Welcome to the Southern Underworld, your place for original horror, sci-fi, and thriller content where the stories are always written with heart. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. We'd love to know in what part of the world you are watching and what is your favorite horror movie of all time. Thank you for watching and enjoy the video. In the suffocating blackness of the Appalachian underground, terror awaits. The Descent. Part 2 plunges audiences once more into the abyss, a harrowing continuation of Neil Marshall's 2005 nightmare. This sequel doesn't merely rehash its predecessor's terror, it amplifies it, stretching psychological and physical horror to their absolute limits. The film wastes no time reintroducing us to Sarah Carter, the sole survivor of a doomed caving expedition. When she is discovered stumbling through the wilderness, drenched in blood and stripped of memory, she becomes the key to unlocking the fate of her missing friends. But the answers lie in the abyss, and Sarah is forced to return to the labyrinth of darkness alongside a rescue team, some skeptical, others sympathetic, but all utterly unprepared for the nightmare awaiting them below. The Descent Part 2 thrives on relentless dread, not only in the grotesque horrors lurking beneath the surface, but in the film's chilling psychological depth. Sarah's trauma is a living, breathing entity, manifesting in her blank stares, fractured recollections, and the primal fear curling at the edges of her every movement. She is a woman hollowed out by terror, teetering on the precipice of sanity. Her return to the caves is not just a physical descent, it is a plunge into her own shattered psyche, forcing her to confront what she has done, what she has survived, and what she may still become. Beneath the surface, the rescue team's journey quickly unravels into chaos. The tunnels seem narrower, the darkness deeper, the air itself poisoned with something ancient and malevolent. The film uses this oppressive atmosphere masterfully, ensnaring viewers in its suffocating grip. Every passage is a coffin waiting to be sealed, every distant sound a harbinger of doom. The descent is not just downward, it is inward, spiraling into an abyss of fear, guilt, and raw survival instincts. The creatures lurking in the caves are nightmare incarnate. The crawlers, pale, eyeless, and driven by an insatiable hunger, are more than just monsters. They are the perfect predators, evolved for darkness, merciless in their pursuit. Their movements are methodical, their attacks swift and unrelenting. What makes them truly terrifying, however, is their plausibility. The film's commitment to realism makes them feel less like fantasy and more like a horrifying possibility, an evolutionary nightmare waiting in the depths of the earth. Their existence is not supernatural, but disturbingly natural, and that realism makes them all the more terrifying. Yet, the greatest horror of The Descent Part 2 does not come solely from the creatures, but from the raw brutality of survival. The film strips away human civility, exposing the primal instincts buried beneath. When pushed beyond the brink, morality crumbles, alliances fracture, and survival demands blood. There is no heroism here, no triumph, only desperation. Violence is a grim necessity. The film does not flinch from suffering. It forces the audience to endure it, to wade through the gore and despair, to confront the animalistic reality of life or death struggle. The narrative tension is sharpened by the dynamics within the rescue team. Unlike disposable horror film fodder, these are real people with personalities, fears, and ambitions. Their interactions breathe life into the story, making their fates feel all the more harrowing. Trust erodes, paranoia festers, and the darkness within the caves is mirrored by the darkness within each person. As the body count rises, so does the suffocating realization that not all dangers wear monstrous faces. At its core, The Descent Part 2 is an exploration of fear, not just the fear of death, but the fear of oneself. The film forces its characters and its audience to confront what they are capable of when the only choice is to kill or be killed. The monsters in the shadows are terrifying, but the monster within is worse. The cinematography enhances this descent into terror, utilizing shadows and tight framing to evoke a sense of claustrophobia so intense it becomes physical. The caves are not merely a setting, they are an entity, an oppressive, malevolent force pressing in from all sides. Darkness is not just the absence of light, it is an ever-present, devouring force, swallowing hope, reason, and humanity itself. The film's climax is a crescendo of horror, a culmination of dread, madness, and raw, primal violence. It does not offer relief, no neat resolutions or comforting reassurances. It leaves its audience gasping in the dark, trapped in the abyss long after the screen fades to black. The Descent Part 2 is not just a horror sequel, it is a relentless, merciless plunge into a nightmare. It does not aim to entertain. It seeks to unnerve, to disturb, to drag its audience kicking and screaming into the depths. It is a reminder that true horror is not just what hunts us in the dark, but what we become to escape it. For those who dare to return to the caves, The Descent Part 2 offers no mercy. It is a journey into madness, a testament to the fragility of sanity, and a brutal, unrelenting reminder that some horrors should never be unearthed. The Descent Part 2 is a mountain adventure monster horror thriller that is 1 hour and 39 minutes long and is rated R. I loved this sequel just as much as the first movie. The Southern Underworld gives it 5 bloody knives. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Thank you for watching.